What? We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire. They call themselves the United Nations of Earth. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we're in contact with. We just found the UNSC. Humans! Welcome back to Stellaris, everybody. This is the second episode in our series, and just to let you guys know, I am not sure how to play this yet, still. So, here we go. Alright, so before we get moving...
Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement, but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
Okay, that's great. But anyway, as I was saying... we actually have somebody who responded to my call in the last one to rename our new colony. Instead of Atlaba, KN Tenchi 2 has suggested we call it New Roanoke, which, if you guys don't know your American history, is actually a colony back before the country was actually a thing that actually just kind of vanished from the face of the earth, and it's still kind of a mystery of what happened to them to this day. So, I kind of like it. So let's call this... First time we kill, let's do this first. Our colony ship has gently touched down on the mouth of a large river delta in one of the continents on Atlaba Prime. This temperate forested area will provide shelter and easy access to raw materials. The ship has been converted into a reassembled ship shelter to serve as a headquarters, and its reactor core removed to act as the colony's temporary power source. Tents filled with construction materials alongside prefab shelters have sprung up around the ship's hull as colonists disembark, marking the first human city on an alien world. Our colony will remain pure and protected. Strength and vigilance will secure our future. Okay. Dominant species human. Good. Okay, so the Commonwealth of Man. We're going to call this New Roanoke.
How about a new colony along? We should consider the recruitment of a planetary governor to oversee operations there.
Okay. Management? How do I do that? Most of our worlds will get by swimmingly without the luxury of a governor and benefit instead from a bonus depending on our government type, but to those planets fortunate enough, a governor can be a great boon. Governors can have a number of different effects on the planet they govern, most of them positive. These effects depend on the traits and skill level of the governor. Tutorial first. Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement, but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient. The colony will be a drain on our resources until the first settlement has been completed, so take care not to colonize too many planets at once. That makes sense. Anomaly found. What do we got? Impressive structures. Litter. Glararvis 2 surface. Please rename that, guys. Practically begging for some archaeological work. Investigate.
Council agenda ready.
Copy that. Okay. So colonizing planet Lava Prime. So should we do just the Prime planet or just the whole system? Lava. Let's go back out to this. Yeah. And does changing this change all the planets in the system? Did I spell that right? I think so. Yes, it does. Okay, I understand now. And I put a backslash in it. Oh, that's so dumb. The Eurasian Concordate. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Zerim 3A. From what we have translated so far of their language, we have learned that these aliens called themselves the Eurasian Concordate. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have been 6-limbed mammalians, and there are several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. We just found the Forerunners, guys. Idic Monolithic. Gravis 2 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved with some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed there by the artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. I'd like to read up on that. Okay, let me rename this properly here. Because I don't know what that is. There we go. New Roanoke. Cool. Alright. Alright, let's get back out to this galaxy thing. What planet, or what systems are they talking about here? This is one of them. Okay. Alright, so then... Deneb... Garvis, I don't think that was it. On fleets. So he's surveying this system. Is there... Interesting. Okay. Diligent, what are you doing? Surveying, okay. Alright, this is up again.
The council screen is where we appoint the leaders who will guide us into the future. Their personalities and traits will influence our empire for good and bad. We can set agendas in order to focus their efforts in a specific area.
Okay, open edicts. Holy crap. Fortify the border, fleet supremacy. Our navy is the best means to project power. This edict will prioritize them above lesser needs. Defense of our systems is paramount. The defense engineer trade. Okay. This edict will direct additional resources to these ends. We need to do that one. Okay. Can I do both? Yeah, we can do both. Okay. Okay, the council screen is where we appoint the leaders who will guide us into the future. Personalities and traits will influence the empire for good or bad. We can set agendas in order to focus our efforts on a specific area.
Complete.
Okay, Zareem has been renamed. A counselor can be assigned or replaced anytime and still take on other roles, like commanding a science ship. Their only exception is our ruler. Agenda progress is dependent on the counselor's levels, our empire size, and in certain cases, the empire's or the counselor's ethics. When an agenda ends, it can be activated for a stronger effect and to free a space for a new one. Okay. Okay, so we have this active edicts.
Scientific breakthrough
Those two.
achieved.
We got a scientific breakthrough, everybody. Quantum computing. That is quite the, that is
We have
cool.
established a new planetary base.
Holy crap, it's all happening so fast. How are we going to do this with a full galaxy? Okay. With processing speeds that defy classical limits, the potential of quantum computers is boundless. This revolutionary technology heralds a great leap into uncharted regions of problem solving. New research. Field modulation. Enabling a broader support for generator district development. This facility expands planetary power infrastructure through deployment of high-capacity relays, transformer yards, and grid stabilization nodes. That seems important. Blue lasers. Yeah, that's cool. More powerful than red lasers. Yeah, obviously. These blue variants emit electromagnetic radiation at a wavelength that appears blue or violet to most organics. Okay. Administrative AI. This also seems very important. What should we do here? Let's get the AIs rolling. Okay, science ship. I need you to survey this station for, or this place for me. How do I do that again? Okay, back to this. Yes, so clearly I don't record these super often. I've got a lot on my plate at the moment. We're still trying, even though the relaunch is completely done for the channel, there's still a lot of behind-the-scenes work that's taking place, just trying to get the rest of the channel back up to par with where everything is at normally right now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
This ship needs to be surveying. Fleet stance, evasive. Oh, fleet stance evasive. That's kind of a cool thing. So he's not currently doing it. How did we get this to go? Maybe it's busy. We've already surveyed this system. What are we talking about here? Okay, go to somewhere we haven't been yet. Yeah. Acuity. Explore system. You see it as diligent. Where are you at? Over here. Let's continue pushing this way. Explore system. I guess we could set that to survey system, huh? Okay. Okay. So, Kraz, you survey the system, please, if you can. How do I get it to do it? Mass extinction, noxious planet. Allegedly, this planet's flora and fauna choked on their own poisonous emissions, likely helped along by the release of reactive gases from beneath the planet's crust. A special project has been issued to investigate the matter.
Situation log updated.
Okay, going over here. First contact again? We made first contact with a mysterious aliens in Eglarvis system. Please, guys, give me a name. For now, we have codenamed them Kilo Bogies until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we should decipher it so they can be accessed. Assess how much they threat they pose. Thank you. Understood.
Please.
Okay, tutorial planetary blockers. Habitable planets sometimes have blockers preventing their full exploitation. Is that a typo in this game? Oh. Clearing a blocker takes time and costs energy credits, but can unlock planetary features. Currently, blocked planets as well as free up additional construction space. To clear a blocker, select a planet in the outliner. Okay. This is a lot. We figured out how to set them to just survey. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Here we go. Good. Okay, he's moving, I think. Yeah, he's working. Okay, good. So Acuity's working. Diligent is also working. Okay, we can let them do their thing for now. This. Galactic Ambition. Courier Network. VIPs, what is this? Colonization Fever. Colonization Fever seems to have gripped the populace. Their enthusiasm and patriotic fervor draws additional population to new colonies. Let's roll. Anything that brings more patriotic intentions to these people is great. Okay, up next. This. Zero-G refineries. Unlock starbase building. Yes, let's do that. Okay, he's working. Let me see. Okay, we got a couple things here in the planets with unemployment 2. Okay, yeah, so the same guy that commented the name for that was actually giving me some good advice. You can... Okay, so a couple things here. Don't worry too much about unemployment. Civilians are now what unemployed used to be. Though with far less unrest and crime generation, unemployment populations are now just a temporary state, while said pop is going down the societal scale. Okay, you can automate it. Okay, here we go. You can automate surveying. It's the icon on the far right of the science menu that has a ship following a dotted line towards an X. Looks like a map. Too vague. It will do the closest thing. Whatever you automated, not necessarily the closest thing to your empire. Thus, the science ship might eventually find itself automatically surveying halfway across the galaxy when there's stuff close by that's still unknown to you. Another way to automate is to queue up multiple orders by holding shift when you give an order. Okay, so that's kind of what I was asking in the last episode. It's like, how do you set automation to...
We have encountered some manner of space-borne beast.
Okay, so this game. Okay, so what I was wondering is how to set a surveyor to just survey the galaxy instead of just individual star systems, because I do not want...
System survey complete.
Noxious available. Okay, we'll handle that in a second. So yeah, well, I was trying to figure out how we can just survey the galaxy in addition to just manually selecting which things to do. So once these guys are done with these two stations, I'll see what we can do with that. Own fleets, Strike Force Griffin. Okay, so yeah, we got a creator class over there. Okay. Let's take one thing at a time. This is a lot. What do we got here? Master shipwrights. The ever-increasing scope of our shipbuilding programs has led to the creation of highly skilled and efficient labor forces at our shipyards. Methods have continually been refined, and the time it takes to go from hull plating to a completed starship is now shorter than ever before. Please, even though we're not really building anything yet, let's get that underway. Alright, these. Please curse contact with these kilo bogies. Interesting. Alright. Cool, we've already dealt with that. Alright, so this. Active edicts are already in play. Minister of Defense. Grand Marshal. Okay.
System survey complete.
Okay, so now is our chance to figure out how to automate. Ship's right here. It looks like a map. This. Science ship automation. Here we go. Explore systems, survey systems, investigate anomalies, excavate archaeology sites, research special projects. Let's roll. Okay, so he's moving off on his own. Let's figure out the diligent as well. I might set up more than just 2 of these guys, to be honest with you. Here we go. Thank you so much for commenting. This is amazing. Very nice. Okay, they're moving. Okay. So let's pull back out of this. Let's go back to our home of Deneb. And Jackson's planet. What is this? Frozen world lies within Commonwealth of Man space. The frozen ice, low temperatures, a very thin atmosphere, polluted. Okay. Not very livable. Alright, Unity. This is our military fleet at the moment. CNS Spitfire, CNS Rifleman. That's kind of cool. Okay, mass extinction toxic. Cracks in the planet's crust, initially thought to be caused by tectonic activity, are actually lasting marks of an enormous roots burrowing through the earth. Interesting. At some point in the past, a mutation possibly induced by sapient beings caused the native plant life to grow uncontrollably. Many of the plants reproduced through pollination with countless gametes. I don't know that word. Carried by currents of the lower atmosphere. What was once a mild irritation escalated as the increase in atmosphere-borne particles choked the life out of all the animals on the planet for within months. Interesting.
Here is something that you perhaps didn't know.
Thank you, AI. The Surface tab provides an overview of a planet's infrastructure and status, the districts and buildings, districts and zones, housing and jobs, automation, planetary... Okay. Let's take a look at this. Mining districts. Mineral extraction, mineral research report, or support, excuse me. This. Let's build some of these. I don't know what resources these are consuming. Here, let me take a look at that. Okay, yeah, so up here, doing this builds with, or costs 1 energy to maintain, plus the time, I think that is, and 300 of the red one. So time, energy credits, right? Maybe that just tells me how much time, 240 ticks or something. Okay. Then the other one, this minerals. Okay, gotcha. Strange occurrences have been reported among the colonists on New Roanoke Prime. Apparently, many individuals have taken to dancing on the streets for hours and even days on ends, refusing to stop until they are physically restrained. So far, it has only affected a relatively small portion of the population, and our authorities have yet to establish a pattern. Okay. That's weird. Let's get our food processing set up here. Okay. So mining stations. Where's that shipyard at? We need to figure out what we're doing here. Modifiers. Princess Armas shipyard. Here we go. Okay. Let's get another science ship set up. 2 more, actually. Of course, then we also have to... Dancing Plague. The isolated instance of incidence of spontaneous, prolonged dancing on New Roanoke Prime has escalated somewhat, and groups of hundreds of humans are now compulsively dancing in a variety of different styles. Surprisingly, even those who have never shown much interest in dancing are suddenly able to perform expert moves, and the old among them have rediscovered the vigor of their youth. Although many residents are jokingly referring to it as the dancing plague, it is no joking matter. The dancers show no concern for their bodily needs and risk dancing themselves to death. Is this serious? This is one of the... Okay, we need to figure this out.
Log updated.
If my entire colony just dances itself to death, I might be pissed. Alright. Let's pull back out to Roanoke then. What's going on? Dancing plague. Research. Okay. What the heck is that? Okay, what do we need to do with this? It keeps coming up. Task completed. Check the Empire focus for tasks.
I have important information for you.
Holy God, there's so much to focus on in this game. Okay, the Empire focus system helps you guide your Empire's development by letting you choose a priority, exploration, conquest, or development. Each focus includes a set of task cards designed to offer direction based on your chosen path. Completing a card grants progression points towards a relevant category. The current focus increases the chances of drawing related tasks. Cards can be re-rolled for a unity point cost. And focus can be changed. Track your goals under the completed and progression tab. First contact again. How close you are to the next reward tier. The timeline displays major milestones and historical events from your Empire's history starting from its origin. New entries appear as key events unfold over time. It'd be really cool if you can get like a rundown of that at the end of this whole thing. Okay, first points of the void. Okay, this is it. This is it right here.
We have encountered some manner of space-borne beast.
For the love of God. Okay, we have made first contact with the mysterious aliens. November bogies. Oh my God. New trait. Archaeologist trait. Cool. Let's just move on. New Roanoke Prime. How's this going? A lot of time to go. Okay. Alright, Unity. How are those new science ships coming? Science ship. Empty leader slot. Recruitable leaders, your leaders. Scientist. Carla Diaz. Okay. CNS Astute. We have a job for you. Explore this galaxy. Curious, sonified science. The CNS Diligent has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in the Badukan system. The signal is a strong, complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation, to be precise, and one that scientists Muambiwa Iransi cannot seem to get out of their mind. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside our galaxy. Curious. Figure it out already. Just give me a final report. Okay, that ship is on its way. CNS Traveler. That's a good name. Recruitable leaders, scientist, John de Montanique. I don't think that's how I, at leader capacity, we can exceed your leader cap, increasing upkeep costs and reduce experience gains for all your leaders. Cancel. Can I just send this out? No, not without a leader. Scientist 3 out of 3. Okay. Is there a way to expand that?
System survey complete.
I'm going to keep this ship docked here until we figure that out. Okay, moving along. How's the galaxy looking? A little bit better. It's expanding. All right. Are any of the planets in this system habitable? Unclaimed system. I should probably look at the ones we've actually explored so far. This one. Unsurveyed system. Interesting. What is this? System surveyed. This is one we can actually look at. Birinhainia? I don't know. Okay, just rocks. Okay, so I'm getting the exploration side of this down. The actual development side, I don't know. Like I know how to do things individually, but this is so stinking massive. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to figure that out, like on a large scale. So is there a way to automate or just do it overall? And another thing, I know how to expand the thing. I don't know at a glance how to expand, or like what to look for to expand. Society research, build research stations as required. Avim? What is this? Society research. Yeah, see, I don't know what to look for to find like a habitable planet. I don't know what to do as far as... I guess we could send like a builder ship over here and see what it can do. Yeah, let's try that. Nope, not that. Okay, let's do this. I have a builder ship somewhere. Yeah, it's just sitting in New Roanoke. Let's see what... Actually, let's develop up the New Roanoke system a little bit. Hopefully, not everybody just dies of dancing. It's the anti-footloose planet. Okay. This. Where's that spaceship? Or the builder ship at? Lava Station. Oh, there's a station here? Outpost. Starbase details. Let's build it into starport. Okay. Construction ship. Is that what he's doing? Or is that just within this? No orders. Okay, yeah, he's not allocated at the moment. Let's send him over here. Automatic construction. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Build starbase. Build mining station. Build research station. Build observation post. Automatic construction. Fleet stance. Build mega structure. Okay. 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 I'm just going to set you to automatic construction. How about that? How about that? Okay, how did we do that? Automatic construction. And you set it to a place, right? Construction. How do we do this? Go back out. New Roanoke. Nope, that's not it. Build mining stations. Okay, I think he's working now. Okay. Let's get another building station, building ship. Zoom back into Deneb. I think I'm getting the hang of the ship functions a little bit. No clue how combat works in this. Let me see. All right. Star hold. Starbase details. Buildings. Shipyard. Here we go. Ship. I need another construction ship. And might as well build another colony ship as well. Just... Empire founders of the space. Founding species of the Empire. Human. Yes. Yes. Why would you build a colony ship for something other than what your human... Or what your thing is? Interesting. Okay. Alright. So, these are building, I believe. Are we paused right now? That's the issue. What the heck? Okay. So that'll continue going. Let's grab this. A new life awaits our citizens on the off-world colonies. A chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity and adventure with the help of an aggressive marketing campaign. The less fortunate elements of our society will be flocking to our colony ships.
System
Galactic
survey
ambition.
Complete.
The banner of our great
System
empire.
survey complete.
It's moving quick now. Will be as common. Okay. The banner of our great empire will one day be as common as hydrogen throughout the galaxy.
Very good. The new mining station is operational, and it has already begun gathering resources for processing.
Okay. Income from various stations is added to the Empire's total income, which is displayed at the top bar. Hovering over different resources reveals a breakdown of income sources. Okay, gotcha. Okay, back to this. Courier network. Courier vessels is a reliable alternative for transporting VIPs or delivering messages. It can't be trusted to FTL communications. This will tie our far-flung colonies more closely together. Might as well get this set up early? Just from a strategic point of view? Like, build your road system with the intent of having a major empire, instead of getting the major empire and struggling to get everything set up early, like later on.
Construction complete.
Okay. New Roanoke, how's this guy doing?
System survey complete.
CNS Diligent is currently not doing its job. Let's get that rolling. Okay. Let's take a breath. Where are we at here? More things. First contact. Still happening. Cruelty at the Kilo Bogies. Our explorers knew first contact to be a dangerous affair, but none could have predicted just how true this would be. In a violent assault, the Kilo Bogies seized our vessel, landing a boarding party before the emergency FTL could be engaged. Despite our crew's valiant efforts, the attackers, mechanical drones seemingly piloted by a rogue AI, were able to overwhelm our defenses. Our visual feeds from within the ship have now cut off, but not before showing us the aliens executing all the hostages they had taken. Showing no regard whatsoever for human life, we must assume that that hostiles are inevitable when faced with a civilization that would act in such a manner. We must prepare for war. Somebody get the Helldivers. Okay. The Acuity was lost. Oh my god, we lost the Acuity. That's not good. Okay. Breakthrough chance. Let's send this xenophobe. They're all xenophobes. Let's just send them to figure this out. Okay, up next. This. I don't really know what we're doing here.
Scientific breakthrough
policies,
achieved.
diplomatic expansionist. Land appropriation allowed. Resettlement allowed. Orbital surrender acceptance allowed. Orbital bombardment. Indiscriminate. Yeah, that sounds good. What else just happened? Okay. Fusion power seems... Automatic exploration progress. Survey speed. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Next. Council agenda. Edicts. 17 out of 50. Purge allowed. Slavery's allowed. Refugees, citizen species only. Yes. Yes. Debris. Research debris. Robotic workers allowed. Trade policy. Wealth creation. Mixed economy. Initial border status. We're keeping this closed. We are a pure race of humans in space. Okay. I don't know why it keeps bringing me into this. Select a leader. No, that's not what I'm doing. Why does it keep making me bring launch agenda? Abandoned amusement park? The structures on Cos Borealis 1D are not as old as we first believed. It is a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer Carla Diaz notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that from the builder's alien point of view, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us humans, it looks most likely like a place where you would take our young and let them amuse themselves. Okay. Moving on with that. We are clear. No, we're not. Okay, what do we got? Council agendas. Display power. Available agendas. Evolving society. Ideas and theories for new ways to improve ourselves must be discussed and preferred with fervor. Display of power, obviously. Okay. Dancing plague, pathogen, isolated. Our researchers have succeeded in isolating the cause of the dancing incidents on New Roanoke Prime. It appears the culprit is a gas released by the local vegetation. This gas induces feelings of exhilaration and an irresistible urge to dance while suppressing fatigue. It seems to be fairly benign, however, as the colonists' self-preservation instincts prevent them from literally dancing themselves to death. Furthermore, our scientists have developed a synthetic gas that, once released into the air, will neutralize the effects of the dancing gas. Local entrepreneurs suggest that we preserve the unique character of the colony by allowing the gas free reign in certain areas, providing a safe space for young and old alike to experience the eternal party of New Roanoke Prime. Others point out that the gas has certain valuable properties that we can make use of. We can extract it from the planets before it is released into the air. Show must go on, or let us exploit these gases to the full. I really don't know. Amenities plus 20%. Population growth speed 50%. Might as well do that. I don't know. Okay. Coming out of that, we're good. Okay. Alright, let's pull back to Deneb. We have a lot of ships available for building, I believe. Construction ship. Automated construction. Let's roll. Science ship is unallocated at the moment. CNS Harvest. Colonize a planet. Fleet stance. We don't have a planet to colonize yet. Okay. We're good for now. Deneb mining station. Alright, some leaders boast counselor traits, often more impactful and far-reaching effects. These only become active if a leader is on the council. Council positions grant inherent effects. The higher an assigned leader's skill level, the stronger those effects will become. Okay, we already know this. What is this? New trait for this scientist. Yeah, we're just on the automation thing for that. Okay. Okay. Looks like we have another... oh, no, that's just the mining station. Shipbuilding queue. Nothing. I want to get another construction ship set up so we can actually build things in the home system. Even though some stuff is already here. We might have already done this, to be honest with you. I don't know. Mining station, mining station. Yeah. Oh, there's already a construction class ship here. What am I talking about? I've already done this. You. No, that's not it. This. Okay, let's send this to... Let's just hold him there, actually. We need to figure out how to get another one of these. Is there... Just building the starbase increases the borders, right?
These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Which one killed the Acuity?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Or whichever one it was? That was it the Kilo bogies or a different one?
Influence to lay claim to star systems owned by others. Having a claim on a system gives us a valid casus belli against the owner, allowing us to declare war for the purpose of conquering it.
Okay. Geothermal fracking unlocks core drilling array. Space torpedoes, afterburners. We need to start building up our defenses as well. Hostile fleets in this station here. Alien space station. Alien menace. What do they look like? Interesting. This vessel has an unknown capabilities. Investigate this. Show first contact. They are hostile, so let's just send our military fleet here. What is this? Alpha bogies. Again? Space automata. Okay, we'll just figure that out later. I need to send my military fleet to this system to see... Just a show of force. Let's see how that goes. Where is the military combat fleet? It's an eye for talent trait, unknowns. These are unidentified spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and perhaps even initiate first contact Completing the appropriate special project. Resource storage full. While our storage is full, any further income of these resources will be wasted. How do we build more storage? Okay, let's just focus on the military thing. Claims interface against the influence to lay down star systems. Okay, we just heard that. Okay. Neutral fleets. What now? Oh, this. Supremacy. Overwhelming force. Everything must be brought to bear on the enemy of victory is to be assured a swift and decisive attack can paradoxically save lives that would have been needlessly lost in a prolonged engagement. Yes. Okay.
System survey complete.
Military fleets. Here we go. Strike Force Griffin.
Encountered an alien vessel.
Again? Forget about the Dark Forest thing. This thing is just a populated city of a galaxy we've got here. Those guys are moving. That's interesting. Okay, Strike Force Griffin. Thank you. Right there. You guys.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Tactical retreat? Are you...
Assaulting our spaceport.
Strike Force Griffin, where are you? Get here now. Communications are receiving a transmission from the site exterminators. They have appeared to be successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Which engagement is this? Okay.
Communications protocols have been established.
Didn't you just slaughter one of my...
engage in diplomacy with this empire. Their current opinion of us depends on how first contact was conducted.
Okay. Were these guys the ones that just killed one of my colony ships? Or not colony ships, the science ships? I wish there was a way to figure that out exactly. Okay, organic vermin detected. Your infestation of this galaxy cannot be permitted to continue. Alien scum. Okay, Strike Force Griffin. Where is this enemy fleet? Is this it? They're surrounding our Dened station right now. Go there. Evading hostile fleet. Where'd the hostile fleet go? Fleet combat stats. Caught in the eye. The last signal received by the CNS Astute was not much more than a garbled static. They had been studying the strange localized storms on 5 and were sending back incredible preliminary reports. The Tempests reacted to the probes being sent in, creating vacuum pockets to avoid them and then slowly seeping back in towards the drones. The CNS Astute was planning on testing out numerous scanning frequencies in that storm before we've lost contact. The science ship seems to have sunken into the gas giant and appears to be dormant. We need to rescue it.
Situation log updated.
Oh, for Pete's sake. The Astute has been just vanished. Okay. Missing in action, another thing. What is this? Is this another Empire? It is, isn't it? Man, they're big. Okay, we gotta get moving. Holy crap. Why does this keep coming up? There's nothing here. Alpha bogies. We have discovered a new life form in the Gamma Valorum. Although calling it life form may be incorrect, the entities appear to have fully automated mechanical drones, but exclusively for some unknown... Okay. Keep looking to use caution. Keep moving. Okay. Where does that enemy fleet go? Okay. We've discovered two major groups here without it really even knowing. The Ancients and the Exterminators. This is going to be our first kill. Eventually. What is going on in Naus? Alien space station. We previously encountered hostiles in this system. Okay. Hostile fleets on Gamma Valorum. We're about to get swallowed. Okay, science ship. I need you. Hire this leader. Yes, we've been losing some leaders, I think. Tutorial diplomacy. Communications protocols have been established. We can now engage in diplomacy with this empire. Their current opinion of us depends on how first contact was conducted. To engage in diplomacy, click the contacts button on the left sidebar or press F10. During first contact, we also gain intel. As we gain further intel on an empire, more details about them become visible to us. Situation law, government and society. Contacts. Commonwealth of Man. They're the determined exterminators. Hostile. Extermination unavailable. Diplomacy.
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate with other civilizations. Here we can declare war, build spy networks on our neighbors, or establish alliances and trade deals with them. We can also see the current intel level.
Okay, this guy, I don't think he's actually going to be able to be, like, oh my gosh.
The espionage tab shows how our envoys are building spy networks within other empires. You can access the intel ledger here, as well as view and launch operations.
I can't actually do anything because I don't have anything built. It didn't tell me to prepare for this. Okay, hold on that for now. What is this? New negative trait. She's an embezzler. You're gonna go away. What is this?
The leaders screen provides an overview of our leaders and lets us hire, dismiss, and manage them.
You're an embezzle. Get screwed. Go away. Okay. What now? Minister of Defense. My Minister of Defense was an embezzler. That's awesome. Okay. You... I don't know why I can't select this person. Huh. Okay. All right. Science ship. Survey the system. Okay, we've already surveyed the system. What am I even doing here? Let me see. I need one of the construction ships. Construction ship right here.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Build starbase outpost. Yes. We need to start expanding. Okay, this. Delta bogies. Holy God, there's so many of them. Okay. Well, so we'll let this get built up. I need to use another construction ship. Okay, our leader screen provides an... Yes, we already know that. Let's pull back to this. Need to claim Alamac before some problems start happening. Or we can start expanding this way. Which probably is the better... Because they're like right on our stinking homeworld. Like, look at this. Okay, science ship. Get out there. Okay. So I would imagine not every system is habitable, right? It's a molten world. Barren rocky world, non-existent an atmosphere. Yeah, like nothing... Yeah. And it'll probably tell me when there is one, right? Okay, frequency tuning, energy siphon. Genome mapping, population growth, planetary unification.
Construction complete.
Unlocks clearing, tile blockers, selective defoliants. Okay, I'm going for this one. Okay. We have expanded. Okay, gotcha. Very good. Okay, construction ships. Expand this empire. Okay. So the one that was already there, yep. We'll do automated construction on this system. Build mining station, kind of build station, planets in the system. Okay. You're moving here then. Creator construction ship. Okay. My gosh, this is so... That's a colony ship. Hold on. Construction ship. What is this guy even doing?
Construction complete.
Automatic construction. But where? Okay, hold on. Let's pull this back. We got... That guy's right there, colony ship. Science ship is also right there. The Acuity... Get back out there. Okay. Construction ships. What are you doing at the moment? Resource storage full. The Asenis astute, our vessel we had sent in to investigate the Delta bogies, narrowly escaped a vicious attack by their forces. It seems they had thought to seize our ship and interrogate our crew, probably with the aim of swinging further hostilities against us to their favor. Okay, is the Delta bogies this guy's? Like, what is going on here? What is... contacts. Empire. Hostile. These are the confirmed ones. Fleet management expansion planner.
In the expansion planner, we find nearby habitable planets that may present opportunities for colonization. We can build colony ships and issue them orders directly from this screen.
Planets must be surveyed, and any anomalies found on the planet must be researched before the planet can be colonized. The starbase must also have been constructed in the planet system, so that it lies within our borders. Okay, this is what I was looking for earlier. That's cool, but... What is this? Missing in action. Another ship. This thing is astute. Is just causing so many problems. Natural wormhole. Detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon at the edge of the Lastus system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole that, our scientists can speculate, may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located elsewhere in their galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessel foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. It could be somehow stabilized.
Initiating tactical retreat.
Evading hostile fleet. There's a hostile fleet here? For Pete's sake, we're surrounded. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Okay, science ship. Acuity. Get your lazy asses. You're finding cool stuff, but you gotta stay out there. Go! Status, automatic construction. Status, in orbit around New Roanoke Prime. Okay, this guy's available for... movement. Move here. Go. Okay. This guy's status is also on automatic construction. What is he constructing? Okay, this. I see. This thing...
We have detected a pre-FTL society. Although they lack the kind of technology that allows us to traverse the stars, there is still a lot to be gained from these aliens. Whether it be learning from their culture or claiming them as slaves is up to us.
Okay, interesting.
We have detected a pre-FTL society.
We already heard this.
Although they lack the kind...
Got it. Okay. Moving along. Okay, he's moving on his way there. New Roanoke. Mining stations are popping up everywhere. We need to figure out how to increase our capacity for storage and stuff. New Roanoke Prime. Mining districts. This builds mines, but how do you build? Storage? That's my question. Okay. So the ship that is stationed here is currently not doing anything. I'm going to set him to automatic construction. Good. Okay. This ship. So they're all set to automatic stuff right now. Good. First contact, ancient mining drones. Reports of the deep space drones previously encountered have been investigated closer. The drones appear to be workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves.
Complete.
Judging by the state of the processing equipment, the drones possess powerful mining lasers that make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile. Okay. Overtures towards human vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Commonwealth of Man. Okay.
An alien empire wishes to communicate.
For the Lord. Okay. Oh. We made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Lastus system. For now, we have codenamed them Golf Bogies. How many can we be surrounded by? Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we should decipher it so that we can assess how much of a threat they pose. For Pete's sake. Okay.
Market screen, we can buy and sell resources. At first, this is merely an internal market, but if enough empires establish contact, I expect they might form some sort of galactic market.
Okay, we don't know about anything yet, so we're gonna skip that. Ships. I don't understand which one is.
Initiating tactical retreat.
What now? Oh, that's nice. Get out of system. Go.
Council agenda ready.
Okay.
System survey
Select. Politics, mercantile harmony, diplomacy,
complete. Initiating tactical retreat.
domination. Yes.
Our science ship has been ambushed.
We got a problem here. Get a big enemy fleet. Strike Force Griffin. Make haste. See if we can engage these guys. I don't know how strong our fleet is, to be honest with you. Fungal emitters. Below the surface of something 7 lives a most peculiar organism. Scans and samples show that it's some sort of mycelium littered with spores. Compared to the traditional size of spores in our homeworld, these are massive. The surface is a shimmering kaleidoscope, and the hues seem to change based on their surroundings. The strangest thing about them is that they seem to form a network capable of generating what the science crew believes could be a signal. The current emissions are very weak, but with some effort, it might be possible to find out where they lead. Okay.
Situation log updated.
Strike Force Griffin, we need something here. Come on. They're jumping into the next system. Look at them all. They look kind of small. Ooh. They just vanished. Where is Strike Force Griffin? They're over there dancing in New Roanoke. Oh, we have a really tiny fleet. We should probably fix that. Okay, let's expand our military power real fast. New Roanoke Station. Or no, this is Deneb Station. Shipbuild queue. Can't even build... Hull points. Is this the... Corvettes? Is this a military ship? Let's just build a lot of them. Yeah, we'll build up a nice fast response fleet. Okay. Holy crap, we got a lot to go through here. So yeah, as we were talking about in the last one, we need a name for this planet. So let me know down in the comments what we should name it. Okay, what's going on here? We have a spaceship. Okay. So why does this system have the other thing then? Okay, there's that. Got this. This again. The agenda is evolving society, infinite opportunities. Okay. Empire focus, hire a commander. We're just getting a ton of challenges done here. Okay. You need to get out of here. Strike Force Hippo. This is your initial launch. Let's go. We need to track down whatever this guy is. Did they vanish as soon as they get to the edge of a system? I don't understand that. Maybe I need to have a ship in system to be able to see it happen? Either way, Strike Force Hippo is getting here. Strike Force Minot. Hippogriff, I guess is the full name of that. Okay. Getting a lot of alien incursions on this side, but there's no Empire found yet. Science ship.
Battle is joined.
A series of deep boreholes, real quick. A series of deep boreholes on the surface of Ken Hishava are all that remain of the Eurasian mining operation that was active on this world some 1.2 million years ago. The CNS Acuity has conducted a thorough surface scan, but we have yet to find the remains of any actual mining facilities.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Debris.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Requires... Okay. Where was the combat happening? Is this mine? Yeah. Task completed. There's so much stinking stuff happening. This is insane. Unlocks basic combat roles. Colony development speed. Unlocks building substation relay complex. Okay. Continuing on. That, I don't know why that's up. Select resource. Market. I don't care about this right now. What is going on? First contact aborted. We are receiving a transmission from the Publin Despoilers. They have appeared to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Oh. Hello there. How are you guys feeling? Quake and fear, alien scum, for your doom approaches. The Publin Despoilers will cleanse this galaxy of every misbegotten Xeno civilization that pollutes it with our presence. Unity shall burn. We're getting crushed here, guys. I don't know what's going on anymore, man. Everybody wants to kill us already. We're not expanding very well. We got skirmishes all along the western reaches. We have empires right up against our home planet here. Okay. What do we do here? You build a starbase. Okay. Okay. Hey, we met you guys earlier, right? Wait, this guy. There. So it better be good. Clear rivalry. They're dismissive of us? Ah. Offer trade deal.
Trade screen. We can trade any type of resource with an empire, as well as information and favors.
Okay. Let's trade some communications. And what is this? New contact. What? We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire. They call themselves the United Nations of Earth. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we're in contact with. We just found the UNSC. Humans! You're humans? This is incredible. You must be survivors from the Ulysses Initiative. Oh, we're saved. Everyone back on Earth assumed the Ark ships had all been lost, but clearly at least one made it. Did you say your ancestors were on the chrysanthemum? How do I go down on this? No? It can't have been easy, but you certainly seem to have done well for yourselves. On behalf of the people of Earth and the constituents of the United Nations General Assembly, I would like to extend a hand in friendship to our brothers and sisters in the Commonwealth of Man. Let us strive together to build a better future for all of humanity. Greetings to you and your odd kin. Okay. We received a communique from previously unknown spacefaring empire. They called themselves 00 Onan Databank. From the Borg, guys. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening to the communication with the empire we're in contact with. This guy is... Oh, hello there. Greetings to you and your odd kin. We are the 00 Onan Databank. We do not be alarmed by our non-organic nature. Like you, we are a fully sapient Class 3 civilization. We are willing to engage in diplomacy with any human subunits you designate for this purpose. Okay. Greetings, humans. Wait, is this the same one we were just talking to? Yes. Greetings, humans. As you no doubt know, we are dedicated to the study and conservation of all forms of life in the galaxy. We have studied your species and determined that the Commonwealth of Man is unlikely to last for more than a few centuries at best. To ensure, oh my gosh, to ensure the continuation of the human species should be the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire a part of your population for the endangered species preserve. We will construct a special reservation that will perfectly mirror the natural habitat of your new species. And its population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm, so you need not worry on their behalf. So what do you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of our species? Okay. Please help us. Okay. Holy crap, the UNSC. It's right there. We're getting hammered, guys. We're right in the middle of two very hostile enemies here. Oh, this is bad. Okay. There's a little bit of expansion room here. We need to get this up and running. What's taking so long here, Trooper? Okay. Okay, well, we've been going for a while today. This is terrifying. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Please help me. I really don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like we're about to get crushed. Fortunately, we just found the UNSC, so... yeah. Yeah. Please leave your tips down in the comments section. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next week.